Hello everybody, it is Sukasa. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So, last time we talked a bit about the performance of the game, the graphical fidelity of the game, the polish and the features, and I forgot to show you in here in the character configuration. There's just a plethora of stuff. I was able to change the camera to exactly how I wanted it. You've got the target things, filters, all sorts of different things like hiding your headgear. Just the little bits that are really nice to have. You can change it so NPCs have, or don't have hit. I said it so the NPCs don't have the hit points underneath them, but you could set it so players do, so you can differentiate between them. I have it set so hit points bars don't show up unless they're missing hit points. All sorts of little options like that. So what I think we can get out here and get to this. There's a fate going on right here. I want to see if we can get out here and show you this. Pop in a sprint mode here. So what fates are these dynamic world quests. Yeah, we can get in on this. And you can see as I walked into the blue circle here, it says fate joined. So there's this group quest going on here where I don't have to join a group. I don't have to do a looking for group spam like in older games like Star Wars: The Old Republic. You guys know if you played that how much of a pain in the ass that was, and people never did those heroic quests because of that. So what they've decided to do here are these dynamic world quests that pop up that everyone can just run up into it and just join. And as you, whatever your class is, as you do damage or heal other people, which I need to do right here because I'm a healer, that gives you progress towards the completion of it. And the more you participate, the more rewards you get. See, I joined a little late, so I'm not going to get much here. There we go, fate complete. Yeah, I got the silver star. There's like bronze, silver, and gold. So I did quite a decent amount. I healed some people and did some damage, so I got the silver. And you saw it gave me some XP and some money. So that's really cool that everyone gets progress towards it. You don't have to form a party. And it's just a really nice way to get around the grouping up and doing things together in the world. Where, in the last 8 years or so, or listen, wow, there's just really been, with the whole MMO community, a pervasive antisocial behavior that is really, really hurting the genre quite a lot, I think. You found it in every MMO. It was really bad in Star Wars: The Old Republic. People wouldn't group up together. They didn't want to do anything with other people. They were just very antisocial, and if you tried to help someone out, they would... well, let's say they were, attacking monsters in the world, doing quests and stuff. If you tried to help them out while they were attacking a monster, they would flip out. People in WoW do that too. Like if I were to walk up and hit this guy's monster here, in any other game, he would send me a hate tell like, "Fucker, you killed my XP, you're messing my shit up, get out of here." Or if I'm a healer in most games, so if I run across someone that's getting attacked by a monster, and I see they're at half health, and I throw them a heal, in any other game they're gonna send me a tell and be like, "You fucking asshole, I didn't need a heal, I didn't ask you for any help, I don't need your help, go away, you fucker." And they would send you a hate tell like that, because healing them would instantly cut their XP in half and cut their rewards in half, and that really sucks. I really hate how games have been doing that for the last quite a while, like 8 to 10 years, and that really, really sucks. But in Final Fantasy XIV, they get around that in a very elegant and well executed way. If I run up and heal someone, it doesn't affect their XP at all. If I run up and attack their monster, it doesn't affect their XP or their loot at all. And, let's say I attack this monster here. Now, it turns red, meaning I was the first one to attack it. If someone else attacked the monster, like earlier you saw, the name of that was purple. So, if you're the one that attacks it first, no matter what, you're guaranteed to get full experience and full loot rewards. If someone runs up and attacks your monster while you're attacking it, it doesn't hurt you one bit, but it still benefits the other person. So let's say another person ran up and hit my monster, and he did half the damage to it. So he did 50% damage. I still get 100% of the XP and 100% of the loot. The other guy, because he did 50%, he gets 50% of my XP, or let's say I got 100 XP from it. I still get 100. He gets 50 XP because he did 50% of the damage, and he gets half of the loot, but I still get all my loot, if that makes sense. So if it dropped 2 animal skin, right, for me, he would get 1 animal skin and I get 2. If it gave 100 XP, I get 100 XP and he gets 50. So that's a really elegant and simple way around the problem that's been plaguing the genre forever. It's so just mind-blowingly simple. It's like, why haven't other games been doing this all along? It's so just duh. I really like that though. It gets around the whole problem that's been plaguing the community of MMOs for a very long time and really souring the genre for a lot of people. So it makes fosters a much better community in the genre. And anyway, though, so between those changes to the overworld monster sort of sharing rewards, and the changes with getting rid of the traditional group quests. So if you see an NPC in a town with a thing over his head, you know that's going to be a quest that you can do. You don't have to look at it and see, is that a heroic quest? Ah, fuck, it is. I gotta ignore that. And then you always got that quest icon on your minimap, and you always run back to the guy because you forget, and you read it again, you go, ah, fuck, that was the group one. That always got me in Star Wars The Old Republic and really pissed me off. So the whole dynamic world quest gets around that. And Guild Wars 2 did try to do something like that, and honestly, that feature in that game, and just really that game in general, was a complete just unmitigated failure. They just failed massively, and here in this game though, it succeeds marvelously, where Guild Wars 2 failed miserably. So it's just very impressive that they've been able to pull off what they have done. Really, most of the features in the game, they're not groundbreaking or revolutionary, but what they are is exquisitely elegant and polished and just wonderfully executed. They're just everything in the game. If I had to sum it up in one small sentence, the game would be marvelously executed. That's what I would say. I haven't ran across anything in my probably 24 hours of playing that wasn't marvelously executed and just perfect. It really is perfect. In every way, in everything that it sets out to do, it achieves that perfectly. The other thing is, you can see this little guy running around here. That looks just iconically Final Fantasy. My character here with I went with I forget what they're called, mojitos or something like that. Kind of like mojito, I think. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, they're the classic, cat person with the tail and the ears. It's just classic Final Fantasy, and it exudes Final Fantasy. The entire game does exude Final Fantasy, and in a very deep and well woven together fashion. Nothing feels tacked on about it. It doesn't feel like they made an MMO and then just skinned it with Final Fantasy. It doesn't feel like that at all. It doesn't feel like a travesty. Like they just had this MMO sitting around and then they just like changed the character models and a little bit here and there and made it into a Final Fantasy MMO. No, you can tell that at the deepest levels, through and through, from top to bottom, it was designed by the Final Fantasy team as a Final Fantasy game. And that is so very important to the authenticity of the game. Really everything about the game, from the characters obviously, but the classes, the quests, just the whole style, vibe, and art and everything of it, it just exudes Final Fantasy. It's sort of me as a Final Fantasy fan ever since, like, was 89, Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, and having played all of the games, to me, it feels more like a mix between Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 7. It's got the whole medieval fantasy theme of Final Fantasy 4, with a lot of the features and sort of lore-like things that were present in 7, like the chocobos. I'm pretty sure chocobos weren't added until 7. I don't recall. It's been so long ago, but you can see there's a chocobo right there, and these are. He looks at me. That's another really cool feature. Everything like looks at you and follows your eyes, and same with you. You can see whenever I click on this guy, I follow him with my head. It's so well executed. It really is. The polish and little bits are just incredible. But anyway, you can see it's got the chocobos, and these are the mounts in the game that replace the traditional horse in other games. And once you hit, I think it's level 20, you get your own mount, and you can get your own chocobo. There are other mounts too. I've seen people running around like mountain lion things, and so chocobo is not the only option, but it is one, which is just iconic Final Fantasy. Anyway, though, oh, there's another fake popped up. Yikes! That's going to distract me. Well, I'm going to have to end the video here and pick up another one. Anyway, though, that gives you an idea of some of the group dynamics and the group things, as well as just the whole style and vibe of the game it really is Final Fantasy, and very enjoyable. We'll talk about more of that in the next episode, though. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more. Until next time, it's Tsukasa signing out. I hope you all have a good one.